A global energy transition is underway. Countries around the world are transitioning away from polluting energy like fossil fuels and into cleaner and more sustainable energy sources like wind and solar. Canada needs to prepare for the transition to ensure that workers and communities are not left behind. Canada's job market of tomorrow will look quite different than it does today. A recent study from Clean Energy Canada predicts that there will be 1.5 million fewer jobs in fossil fuel industries in a net zero 2050. But this will be far outpaced by job creation in clean energy. As a result, there will be 700,000 more jobs in the entire energy sector in Canada than exist today. This presents a huge opportunity for Canada. If we embrace the transition, we can diversify our economy and create good local jobs in industries that contribute to a better future for our families and communities. For this to happen, Canada needs to plan. We cannot leave people to navigate the transition on their own. The government owes workers and communities a plan that meets their needs so that this transition is fair to all.
Canada can ensure that this transition is fair for workers and communities by following these 4 steps. First, bring affected people to the decision-making table. Second, agree on a shared vision. Third, make regional plans and provide proper funding for them. Finally, commit to leaving no one behind. Let's break it down. First, you bring affected people to the decision-making table. I don't mean another community consultation where some government official writes down concerns and then forgets about them the second the meeting is over. Government at all levels must work together, but also in partnership with workers, their unions, Indigenous nations, and groups who have been historically excluded from good economic opportunities, like racialized people, women, and people with disabilities. The policies of the energy transition must be shaped by their needs and address their concerns. Second, you agree on a shared vision for what Canada's sustainable economy will look like. We have to choose industries that we can realistically develop, given the timelines and the resources we already have. We shouldn't bet our future on unproven technologies that will contribute to more emissions and more pollution, like carbon capture for oil production or hydrogen made from natural gas. Instead, we can play to our strengths. For example, build green transportation options and renewable energy infrastructure. Next, you make local plans, backed by proper funding. These plans should speak to the specific strengths and needs of each region and their local industries. For example, Ontario can transform its vehicle manufacturing industry, while Alberta can focus on clean energy production. Importantly, Indigenous rights must be upheld throughout the transition, including the right to say no to projects on their territories, and the right to be part of projects early on so they can benefit from them too. Finally, you leave no one behind. The benefits of the transition must be shared by all, including those who were excluded from past opportunities. This means equitable access to good jobs with fair compensation, and that the benefits of new projects are felt throughout the community. Everyone deserves good jobs and good lives in a sustainable economy. It's time for the federal government to pass strong legislation so workers and communities know what the future holds for them. Sign our letter to tell the federal government what a fair transition should look like.